What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B-Hop Radio Shout In. Stepping in the building, I got an artist that's tearing up the streets right now as we speak. OG Mal, what's good with it, boss?
OG Mal in the building, man. What it's do, man? Checking in with my boy B-Hop.
Already. Mal, I mean, talk to me, man. This new single, Average, doing this thing out here in these streets, man. I mean, how you feeling right now?
Man, I'm feeling good. I see, basically, I feel like I just need to keep going because I see I'm getting good feedback from Average. Like, the screaming been going crazy with it. So, right now, really, I'm just putting everything together to follow up behind it. So.
Exactly. The mixtape from the ground up, man. What was that like for you putting that thing together, man?
Man, long nights, hard work.
Yes, sir.
Dedication. For sure, because, like, man, I was working on it I probably worked on it from the ground up. It ain't take me that long to work on it, but I kind of like put my all into it. Like I ain't want to rush through it, so I put it together for a couple months. Like,
yeah,
I was like, I'm gonna make sure that one. Like, I got to come hard. Like I just be wanting to come harder than I came before.
Exactly. So, creative process,
right.
When you get in that studio and it's time for you to cook up these hits, I mean, how we going about this thing, man?
Man, I try to make sure, like, as long as I be trying to find me some good beats, I feel like I can vibe to.
Yeah.
So I just basically get in the studio, get in that mode, and go crazy.
Exactly.
Sure.
Where you from with it though, Mal?
Man, I'm from Jonesboro South Project, Zone 3 of Atlanta.
Already. I mean, talk to me about coming out of that 3 with it, man. What was that like for you?
Coming out of 3 was different. Like, they went through the struggle. Like, it kind of different. Like, I feel like you got to want it.
Yeah.
In order to get, coming from, you got to want it, because a lot of people don't make it this far. Like, so I'm just trying to do it to make my people proud, man, because I know there's a lot of people dead and gone.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people locked up. Like, and me being one of the ones being able to speak for my people, like, I just want to stand up and go crazy, like, show them that it can be done.
Exactly. For those that don't understand, though, I mean, break down Jonesboro South to these folks, man.
Man, Jonesboro South like the heart of Atlanta.
Yes,
like,
sir.
Zone 3, it's a project. They tore down right now, but like, man, it was hard coming up out there. Like, it was hard times. Like, and if you wasn't the one that make it out, like, I feel like you got to go ahead and go pursue whatever you gonna do, cause like ain't too many that make it out often. Coming from where I came from.
Now, when we thinking about from the ground up, man, I mean, what was some of the messages and stuff that you was trying to hit your fans with that you wanted them to take away from that project?
I wanted them to take away. I ain't do no features on the tape. Like, cause I want to build myself up to the point where they reach out to me. Like, I don't want to have to reach out to nobody. Like, not saying like not being cocky, but that's just where I want to come in. Like, I don't know for coming in with his own hit. So
exactly.
I ain't want to go get no feature and what you know how the people be like, man, he only do such and such cause the shouter jumped on it. Nah, like, I want the people to hear more of me, so they can feel where I'm coming from and get more of like I want them to hear me out. So.
Exactly. When it comes to your songs, though, I mean, what are the ones that's getting them shows going crazy? I'm with you.
Well, no, I was saying one of the things from the ground up, because basically that's how everything was built up from the ground. Like,
that's right.
And that's how I rather do anything. Like, I don't want to rush. No, you can't rush greatness anyway. So exactly. I build it up before I try to hit start it.
But what was it that gave you that hunger and that fire, though, man, that made you say, because see, a lot of folks out here looking for a handout,
No, for sure.
You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
So for you to say, I'm coming from the ground up with it, at what point did it click in your head that help wasn't coming and it was time for you to get busy?
Man, from the start, like, I ain't never just been one of the one, like, with no hand, like, wanting no handout. I always been like my own man, self-made. Like, I'm a made man, so anything I want, I go get it myself anyway.
That's right.
But my uncle did step up behind me, like, and stand firm with me, like, this my blood uncle, Money Maker Record, the label.
Okay, yes, sir.
That's my mama brother, so.
All right, now.
He behind me too, though, but, like, that's blood, so basically that's from the ground up too. Like, ain't like nobody, like, that's my mama brother, so.
Dealing with the money makers,
you kind of know where it came from.
Talk to me about the game that you get, though, man, because, I mean, when it comes from the fam, you already know. You get a chance to see it firsthand and figure it out. So what kind of game are they laying on you over there? Man,
to keep going, don't never get discouraged. Like, he be more so on me like, man, like, you don't probably see what you doing, but, like, it's happening in your face. You probably don't see it. Because a lot of people be telling me, like, but you Like it more than what you think. Like I don't know if you can see it, but you progressing.
Exactly.
So he most of be on something like, man, don't expect for nothing to be rushed. Like build yourself up. So that's how we came up with the From the Ground Up. I was like, man, you right though. Everything is a process. So I rather like he do give me advice like, man, just keep going, keep some content and just keep working. That's all. He motivate me to keep working.
Exactly.
Cause I also have watched them like build everything up from the ground. So
come on.
That's all I know really.
Okay, so now with that being said, man, I mean, what artists did you grow up listening to that kind of inspired you early on, man?
The artists I grew up listening to, I say, like who inspired me. I ain't gonna like. I say Thug, cause I saw him firsthand.
Yeah.
Like, cause we from the same era, so I kind of like watched him firsthand, like blow up. So I was like, that hard, like it can be done.
Come on.
Like he gave a nigga like faith in it, like
Exactly.
it can be done.
Yeah.
Like a lot of artists from Atlanta, like Lil Baby, I watched Shawty, blow up Future.
Yeah.
Like Future, one of my favorite artists.
Okay, now.
So I kind of like I sat back and watched them boys do it. So I was like, that hard, like it could be done. Like they gave a nigga hope for real.
Exactly. What was it like seeing Thug do that thing up close and personal, man?
Man, like I saw Shawty come like you know his first take where I came from then. Like I really watched home transition like from none to something. So,
exactly.
Like I seen him doing everything that I'm doing now. Like he one of the biggest artists in the world. So
come on,
I
man.
know it could be done.
Exactly. What are we about to do next in this thing though, Mal?
Man, right now I'm working. I've been lately just working on pushing my project from the ground up. But I've been in the studio every day trying to perfect the crowd.
Okay.
Like.
Nah, I'm with you.
Then I'm gonna come. Then on like 4th of July, we gonna drop a tape together like with all the artists like who been over there with my uncle Moneymaker Record. We gonna drop a project together like with everybody around like the family though. We gonna call it like family over everything.
Talk to me about that chemistry over there at Moneymaker though, man. I mean, what is it like being able to vibe off and sharpen your sword against everybody else in that thing?
I say like they see me doing like they be telling me like. It's a few more artists over there, like my cousin, Jim, Jewel, man, you know Young Ralph. I watch Ralph, for sure. I watch Ralph too, so he kind of like, Ralph inspired me too. I ain't even say nothing like,
come on, man.
But he inspired me too. Like I saw him do a lot of things, like
exactly,
like, and I saw it firsthand, like. So
I mean, have you been able to get a chance to jam with that boy Jewel?
Nah, for sure. We got something in the vault too.
Okay.
We definitely got something in the vault. We already done. We done been in there. We got a couple songs in the vault too. We gonna probably drop soon too.
Okay, that's hard.
We just building it up. So I know one of them songs probably be on the tape that we're gonna drop together too. So
okay, that's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be like a label tape.
Yeah. Now that's gonna be crazy.
Yep.
So now, when it comes back to your music, what are the songs that's getting the crowd going crazy and that's streaming the most stupid out here, man?
Off of From the Ground Up, what's getting the most stream right now? My Old Life, and that one of my favorite songs too.
Yeah.
So that been the one that like it got the most screens on everything like Apple, Spotify, Tidal, everything getting the most screens. So I supposed to be doing a video for it tomorrow.
Oh, that's
I ain't
hard.
No post, so I am doing a video for it tomorrow. So
talk about your old life though, man. What the hell?
Man, like I done been through a lot, like losing parents at a young age.
Yeah.
Like, that what that song was kind of about. Like I kind of went back into my past. Like I talked about my mom and my dad, a few more of my loved ones, like who resting in peace.
Yeah.
And basically like just telling you like, man, in my old life I was telling them like, I really would let them know like it could be done. Like I like it was a lyric I said in the song. I was like focused on my future, reminiscing about my old life. So basically I'm just letting them know like, still go, like you might have a past, like it might be hungry or whatever, but you still got to pursue on and get the job done. So
that's right.
I wasn't just crying out. I was still letting them know, like, go for what you know. Like, whatever you doing, go hard at it. Like,
big old facts.
For sure.
Lastly, Mal, how can these folks contact you in this? Is there anything you want your fans to know in this thing, man?
I want my fans to know I appreciate them for all the love and support. And I also want them to know, like, I got a lot of more things on the way for y'all, man. Like, a lot of more heat on the way for y'all. I'm working. They know, and I'm dedicated.
Already.
And I appreciate y'all. And y'all can follow me on Instagram, on all social media platforms, OG Mal, and all music streaming platforms, OG Mal. Find all my music, go download From the Ground Up. And my single Average too.
Already. Mal.
Sure.
My dog, appreciate you coming through this thing, boy.
Appreciate y'all for having me too, man.
Wish you nothing but the best and much success. Be High Radio, shout it. OG Mall, holla at y'all in a minute, man. We gone.